My name is Ocean Desolé, and we are here with Dramatic Expression at Afrovibes TV. Now, I do have somebody here that might look familiar. Introduce yourself.
Hey, you guys, my name is Garen. I go by Pretty Be Grind on Instagram. Also on TikTok, it is G Chills. That's GCHILLZ.
Nice. Okay, so we are back for a little part two for you guys. So, how's everything been going since the last time we talked?
Everything has been going good. As I told you last time, I'm a singer-songwriter, so I've been writing music, working with great producers. Shout out to J2. Yes, phenomenal, phenomenal. Um, yeah, I've been good. Relaxing with family, um, being thankful and grateful for this sunny weather we have lately.
Okay, but the weather has been switching up a lot though.
And Houston is not a real place. It's not. It just can't be a real place.
Because all within this past week, it's nice now, but all within this past week, it done rained, got cold, got hot again, got cold while the sun is out. But today is a beautiful day.
It is.
Okay, so I did want to start with a little icebreaker question. Okay, so my first question for you is if you could talk to any animal, what would it be and why?
If I could talk to any animal, what would it be and why? I would talk to a dolphin. And why? I want to talk to them because I feel like they're extremely smart. They can use 20% of their brain. Humans can only use 10%. So any knowledge that I need to learn about the universe or about energy or vibration, I want to learn through them.
Man, okay, so they're known to be really intelligent, and apparently it's illegal to start communicating with them and stuff like that because they are intelligent.
Yeah.
Wait a minute,
That's
did you see? Did you see Boosie?
Do we have to talk about that?
I love you some Boosie. Did y'all see Boosie pretending to be dead in that pool with the dolphin? Not the pool, but in that water with the dolphin. He said he'd always wanted to try it. He's the first rapper to try it, y'all. So he got into that pool with the dolphins, pretending to play dead so the dolphin could come and save him or something like that. Apparently they're supposed to come to you or something like that. He was so excited. But they just intelligent enough to do that.
So did it come? Did it wind up coming? Okay.
And he got a picture of him. So excited. But yes, I love dolphins, and also just how they can tell if a woman is pregnant.
Yes, they can help deliver birth because you're supposed to be in the water. They have different books on how they kind of are like, what do you call it? Like mother, like a doula in a way. Like they
yeah. It's because of their frequencies.
Yes.
Right? It's supposed to help with the pain and everything like that. Isn't it crazy how they like restrict that from being able to communicate and do stuff like that?
They not like us. That's why they don't want us to be free.
Yeah, exactly. Clap that tea. Okay. So, what's your zodiac sign?
Good question. Libra.
Oh, I would have never doubted
it. Yeah, Libra.
Okay, so tell me about Libras a little bit.
Libras are interesting. Well, I'm a September Libra. I'm the first day, September the 23rd. If I was on the 22nd, I would have been a Virgo. So I made it.
Ooh, okay, no, but hold up. I love Virgo.
Yeah.
Okay, continue.
I think Libras we don't like confrontation. But if we felt wrong, we'll speak up. But we'd rather peace. We don't want no drama. We want everybody to get along. We want to have a good time. Libras are fun. One thing about a Libra, you're going to have fun. Okay?
Okay.
Intellectual, can level with you on different variations of topics. Let's see, what else? But you do have to be careful because a self-aware Libra, we tend to not people please, but if they're not self-aware, they tend to people please and tend to, not hold back the true essence of how they feel because they don't want no drama and keeping the peace and all that. That's Libras for me.
Because I was gonna say I've only met probably one knowingly. Only met one other Libra, and she was kind of quiet.
Yeah.
She was just kind of calm, still.
Yeah.
Kind of. So I've never really experienced a Libra Libra energy.
It's unique. It's definitely a unique frequency. Even when we're scared, you would never know because we're so at peace. But on the inside, we're freaking the heck out.
Look at
Yeah.
that still face.
Yeah.
That's stone off.
Mm-hmm.
No, because that's kind of like with Earth energy. We
Yes.
kind of do the same thing.
Yes.
So I'm a Taurus.
Yes.
And that's the best sign. So y'all already know. But
My best friend is a Taurus, so I can't even argue with you on that.
No, we the best sign. But we do have that stillness to where like we can't be wrong.
Right.
And
Right.
straight face, especially Capricorns, they're Earth signs too.
Oh, yeah, but you know, y'all two make a good couple, because okay,
Don't tell me that because we
Yeah.
got to go to that. Because
Yeah,
I dated a couple of Capricorns.
they are nosy.
So,
They are so nosy. Capricorns are so nosy.
yeah. So what's the worst sign you ever dated?
Girl, you're going into the archive.
Or I'm
Okay, so the Pisces,
that's what I was.
the worst, the absolute worst. You couldn't get worse if you said, Lord, send me the worst. Because that is the worst. No, it is the worst. Shout out to Tyler Perry. 'cause-
The worst. Y'all have to tell us what's the worst sign y'all ever dated because mine is a Pisces too.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
tell me about that experience.
Okay, so this person pursued me and then tried to flip it. And so it was like, I'm the one that's going to this person. And it's like, wait a minute. You came to me.
Followed me,
Why?
chased me. You know what they say? They say
Yes.
if a guy chases you for a long time, they actually say don't date that one.
Uh,
Now I don't know.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't know, but
Yeah.
I've heard that
hmm.
but they're talking about the ones for like years.
Years. Okay,
Like
okay.
years. Not the normal like
Yeah.
not vetting, but like courtship.
Yeah.
Not that one, but the one that's been like years. and years.
Excessive loans to others.
Because they say that they'll have like a resentment towards you because you made them wait so long.
Yeah.
And because you dated this other person while you knew I wanted to date you. And then it's like finally their time to kind of like push you down to their level.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. It's kind of like revenge, like kind of like revengeful.
Like a
Like,
revenge-
yeah. Mhm.
So okay, so what happened in like your Pisces like relationship? Like,
Okay, so he was. I'm telling on myself. So the problem was that there was a little bit of expectations of me that it was like, wait, we just met. You're going too fast. And anytime somebody goes fast, my radar goes up. I'm instantly
it's
already
a red
like,
flag for you.
yeah, because why are you moving so fast? And I think it really boiled down to me having to travel outside the states to see you, and not outside the states, but outside the city to see you. And it was like, you're expecting me to do stuff. Wait, why am I paying? That was payment enough.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
travel and everything.
You do it. You want me here. I could have stayed home and ate ice cream. But anyway,
No, honestly, and it would have been cheaper.
and it would have been cheaper. Exactly. So I think the moment for me was realizing that I was giving too much of myself, and
Mm. Okay, so I understand that because that's kind of how I feel too. It just kind of seemed like they were stuck in their emotions.
yes,
Kind of emotional, right?
very,
Okay.
very.
They're kind of emotional. And it just seemed like they were so stuck in how they felt about everything
Mhm.
that it just wasn't a good compatibility.
Right, and they can be very emotionally manipulating too. Like they very very smart and know how to read energy, so they know how to manipulate
Yeah.
an emotion that will invoke you to do what they need to do, and it's just
Yeah, it's like, no, we're not doing that. You can, do that with somebody else.
Yeah.
We're not doing
I
that.
love Pisces women though.
Really?
The men, horrible, terrible, the worst.
The only Pisces woman, like, I don't know. Me and Pisces, I don't know.
Yeah.
But the only Pisces I like is my sister because she's my sister.
Okay.
So that's it. You know, that's Pisces. I'm like, I wonder how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
I don't always exit out.
Yeah,
We're more than zodiac signs. But I do believe it's a puzzle piece.
it is a puzzle.
It is a puzzle piece. But I'm like, how is this gonna work out? Like, how is our friendship going down?
Sound like my friend, my Taurus friend. She says the same thing. She's like, I can't do a Pisces, and she says they liars. They just lie. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah.
They said about Libra, so they say we lie. They say a lying Libra. They say
Well, they say Gemini's like two-faced.
yeah, and it's not true. It's just they have different. It's like one side, their moods change, and it's okay because they're operating two different energies.
I didn't know
You
that
know,
why like Two-Face goes with y'all too.
I don't think that's the thing. I
You
think
don't think it's
like it's a balance thing for us. Like some days we're here, and then
because
the
that's
other,
what I would have thought.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
more balance. For me, I'm not gonna be weird unless you're weird to me because we're mirrors. So whatever you give me, I can't help but give it back because you're giving it. I
Ooh,
can't.
reflection,
Yeah.
it's hard for those kind of people to make friends because,
Mhm.
or even be in relationships because it's
Mhm.
like you're reflecting who that person is and they can't handle that. You know what I'm saying?
That is why I'm single, girl. That's why I'm single.
Me too.
I love me, so I'll take this. Oh,
Sometimes
but
just the best.
foolishness. Yeah.
Sometimes just the
Yeah.
best. Be honest.
Yes. And you realize something. The more you heal spiritually from different stuff, the more alone you're going to be because you're going to see certain traits in people. I don't like that. I've already ascended past that. I can't deal with that anymore.
Yes, I seen this
No.
TikTok and she was like, you know, stereotypically certain men in her experience like get afraid. The longer women get single because they come to their senses.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like she's like the longer you're single,
Yep.
you will come to your senses and not want to be in a relationship.
Yep. Did you see Tina Knowles? She said at 71, she said she's just getting to know a side of her that she's never seen, saying that she's learned that, yes, love is amazing, but I don't need a man. A man does not define me. I'm good right here on my own. And I think that is awesome. And she
That's
looks
beautiful.
good. Tina Knowles looks so good.
She looks well rested. Who's the other one that's not in a relationship but she seems who I'm talking about?
Tracy Ellis?
Yes.
Yes, love her. She's my aunt. She's my spirit aunt. If I want an aunt, it would be her.
Yeah.
If I could pick a aunt.
Calm and
Yes.
restful, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Very in tune with who she is. Yes. And don't seek and it's so funny because back in the early 2000s when she played on Girlfriends, um, she was the exact opposite. So it's funny that her character was not who she really is. Hmm.
I mean, sometimes like, because for me, like, I want to do like acting and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it's like I would probably do really good at something that's like the opposite of me,
Yeah.
or like if it's a challenge, it's like I want to do that one, because
Yeah.
normally I'm like bubbly, I'm sweet, stuff like that. It's like I wonder how I would do like a very angry like part. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a very like
You'd have to go
intense.
deep.
Yes, I would have to dig really, really deep, like really, really deep. So I mean, that's probably why she did so good at it because it was like she could really be somebody else for a little bit.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
So, worst date you ever had?
Worst date.
Yes.
Oh. The worst date, I would have to say, hygiene is important. I think hygiene is so important. You come leaning your little self over here in the perimeter of this space, and all you smell is a certain smell of unexcellence. I don't know if that's a word, but it's mine today. Yeah, the worst. And he leaned in, and I went back. I was like, "No, don't you dare! No, 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 no!"
That is so funny.
Yes, and
So that didn't last long, did it?
oh no, oh no, baby, no. I cut that off so quick, and the only reason why is because I just can't play myself because I work so hard on, hygiene, and it's like I want, reflection. We talk about I want to be with somebody that reflects that because no.
That see, that's a simple thing that we've been doing.
Yeah, and you should take care of yourself because if you don't take care of your own, like how you gonna take care of
yourself? That's how I feel too. It's like if you don't take care of you, how are you gonna take care of
somebody?
So tell me why. I actually kind of have experience like that. I had somebody whisper in my ear, and it was just like,
wait a minute. So they're in your ear and it traveled to your nose?
well, I mean, it was just kind of disturbing because it was during the times of like COVID. Like, was heightened.
Yeah.
So I was like, did you just whisper in my ear and like we got COVID like is out here like in these streets? I almost lost my mind. Like I just froze. I was just like,
was that Curse of 2020?
Yeah.
That was a weird time for me too. The Pisces. It was around that time.
I was like, I'm sorry, because I'm reliving the moment, and I'm just like, that did not just happen. And then I hate to be this person, but when I turned and looked, like his teeth were not even just messed up or crooked. They were like, what's it called? Like rot?
Yeah, like
brown, like yeah, like old or something like that. I was just like, oh no.
Oh no.
I was just like, and I couldn't, like, the germaphobe in me couldn't get past
Yeah.
that. Like, I was
Attraction.
really a nice guy, but I don't.
Attraction gone.
And then I'm like, if I have COVID, if I get COVID
Because of you.
from you, I'm gonna be so So yeah, like we have to move on. I'm like reliving that, and it's just like, okay, so guys, it is time for a little commercial break. So do what you need to do. Go do some chores. Put that other load in the laundry or something, and we'll be right back. Hey, hello guys. We are back with Dramatic Expression here at Afrovibes TV. I have my co-host here, Garen.
Hey, how y'all doing?
All right, so we're gonna get right back to it. So I want to talk about like some little current stuff that is going on. Okay. Did you see Marvin Sapp lock those people in that church?
I sure did. Now, that was crazy.
To have them donate money. I would love to hear your thoughts on that.
At first, I was like, that's crazy. But then I saw the interview that he did with Ricky Smiley. I don't know if you saw that, but he said, he was like, I didn't say lock the doors. I said close the doors. And so he was like, no, it wasn't for people. You didn't have to. It was just the money that he was trying to donate was for something. It was like a cause, this, that, and the other. It was, to me, it was giving very much so damage control. You know how you kind of fix stuff and try to make it sound right? But yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. You gotta watch the mega churches, man. Gotta watch.
I feel like it's giving manipulating the story now that it's out and you got the backlash.
Yeah.
I don't know what he expected from that, but that was a lot.
It was a lot. And that's why a lot of people don't like to go to church now.
He did. He did say close the doors. He
Yeah.
didn't say lock them, but when you have the doors are closed and the ushers are standing there not letting you out, I think it kind of feels.
Yeah. Yeah.
It kind of feels the same way. And then not only have you guys already had like your tithes and offerings and stuff, and
you just can't make people do what they don't want to do. You can't make people give money if they don't want to. That's a place of sanctity and sacredness. Like,
it's like I'm already paying with my soul, and that's what I was thinking, because he told the people in the pulpit it pays to be up here. It's like, I have done my tithing off. I've done my tithing
Marvin.
And it's like also like I'm supposed to be paying for like with my soul and my work and stuff for Jesus, because I'm trying to get to heaven.
Yes.
And so it's just like so he charged 1,000 people in the seats like there, $20 each. And then he charged the people watching online $20 each. Then he turned around and said to the people that are behind him, they have to pay $100 because it costs to be up here. Baby, if that camera really got to my face,
I got chills. That's dark.
You did get chills. No, you did get chills.
No, I don't like stuff like that. How you gonna use God for what?
If you have to pay $100 because it pays to be up here, like
to be what God called you to be.
God didn't make me have to pay for this purpose it was a Christian church. God didn't make me pay for this purpose because Jesus paid the cost. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's the ultimate cost. What is wrong with
cost? So now you're saying I have to go through more. Like, then what was the point of Jesus dying on the cross if that's the case?
Right. Because I'm gonna find my way into heaven, right? Right, Marvin?
If that was the case, like what? So yeah, when I seen that,
I would have politely got up. You know the church hand you do back in the. And I
think that's what people were doing because he started talking, and then he was just like, "I said close the doors." Yeah. It's like I said close the doors.
That's wild. It could have been me.
You're being for real.
Yeah.
And in fact, I would know what to do if I was in that pulpit. We go to choir rehearsal on Thursdays, this, that, and other. We came up here saying, gave our tithes and offering, and then you're gonna turn around and say, "Oh, an extra $100 each." And where is this money going to again?
Yeah,
Like,
some type of donation, charity event or something.
I
Where is
don't
it going?
believe that. all
I
the
don't
way.
believe that either.
Somebody said he had on a Rolex. I don't know how I feel about that, but
I'm gonna just when it comes to church, that's just
honestly, because for me, I never really like paid attention to like the outfits that a pastor would wear.
yeah,
That kind of doesn't bother me as much
yeah,
because if he wants to buy something nice, let him buy something
yeah,
nice.
yeah.
But it is funny how like you are like it's just a bad look.
It does.
It's a bad look
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, and you got to shun the very appearance of evil because
Mhm.
perception is everything.
Yeah.
It's sad to say, even though sometimes you shouldn't care what people think. If you know your intentions are good, you shouldn't care. But the thing is, with what that didn't sound good. That didn't sound good at all, and it don't look good. You got a big Rolex.
Mhm.
People are struggling in the population, in the congregation, struggling, barely making it on ends meet, and you over here, Lord is good, God is great.
And that's my thing too. It's just like, how are you gonna like control my pockets?
Right,
Because if I give $1, that can be the same as somebody else's
right,
$1,000.
right, right,
Because I gave from my heart.
right.
God sees my heart. So it's just like, and you telling me I have to give. See, anybody that says you have to give this amount, it's
I'm already leaving. I'm leaving before they say close the doors. That's the thing. See, people don't be listening. You got to actively listen. As soon as he said, "Y'all gotta do," oh, I gotta. Oh, okay, okay.
You're not supposed to be at everybody's church. You're
Right.
supposed to pay attention to stuff like
Oh,
that. And
yes.
that's gonna bring me to my next point.
Okay.
I wonder who is about to walk up in that church next Sunday and still go. Because I wouldn't. I would not. I would
Me
not.
too.
I would not go. I would not. I don't care if Marvin's not gonna be there or not. I
Yeah.
would not go.
That'll be my last. That'll be my last.
My last
That'll be my
visit.
last.
So,
Sorry.
and I don't care how hard you try to force me to be in this church. I'm gonna have to lay down and take a nap because I'm not about to get.
That's one thing about a tourist.
I'm not about to.
I'm not moving off this foundation.
Especially now that you acting like that.
Yeah.
You think?
Oh, I have to?
Yeah.
Oh, that's one thing that will just boil y'all underneath the water. Ooh.
I'm like, I'm not about to give no. So yeah, we would have been sitting there all day.
Okay.
So I wonder how that happened. Like, I don't know if they ended up letting the people out because you see
Yeah.
the snippets on TikTok. Finally, I did see like the chunk of it, but I didn't see the whole service.
Yeah,
So,
me
do you
either.
know? You
I have
know?
not a clue. The only thing I could imagine, there were some people kind of like us
Mhm.
that was just like, I'm not paying nothing. I'm gonna just sit right here. That would have been me. I would have been Nikki. I'm sitting right here.
Yeah, no. Especially if I already gave. And somebody
Yeah.
did say, I didn't confirm it, but somebody on TikTok said they were attending there and they had already asked for ties like multiple times.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, multiple times already.
Marvin, all right. God is not pleased if you do
God's
it.
not pleased.
That's not good.
Especially in this economy, and the people are struggling.
Yes.
But somebody else on TikTok, they made a good point. They were like, I think the celebrities and like the influence, like the higher influence, they're broke. Like they're becoming broke.
Yes.
And this is why they're kind of going off and like spazzing.
Yeah.
Oh, we need this money from y'all. Why y'all not doing this? Y'all not gonna come out to this? And it's because they're starting to feel like they're losing their money because a lot of stuff is going on right now.
When you do people wrong and you play so much so long, it catches up with you.
That's the truth.
That is, man.
Something about karma. There's people that don't believe in karma.
And it's such a thing. Yes, me too. I'm getting chills again. Because it's like, why? I mean, it makes sense. What the Bible, now the one thing, church folks, you got to watch some church folks, but that Bible do not lie. What you sow, so shall you reap. It's such a real thing. It is true.
Yeah, it will definitely come back. So I don't know how this is going to end. I did not know he tried to do like an interview to kind of clean it up.
He did. He went on Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley. No.
I love Ricky Smiley though.
Cat Williams laid it all out.
Oh, yeah.
So them two doing the interview, does that make sense?
Does make sense. That's a good point.
Okay, I watch it all. I mean, yeah.
Point.
Love Cat Williams. Shout out to you.
I like Cat Williams too.
Yeah.
He's really fun.
He's genuinely a real person.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, about that.
Yeah.
Just letting y'all know, y'all wouldn't see me in that church next Sunday. Will they see you?
I know.
We gonna find a new church home. Or honestly, for me, I don't mind being at home on Sunday with God alone.
Amen. And that's the best experience. When it's you and God for real, it's there's no other a spiritual experience like you and God. It's nothing. I've been places by myself and just you just cry and sob and just purging you and getting all of those
Mm-hmm.
old stuff, traumas and up. It just I
And then
love
you
it.
have the people, that use the same, they paraphrase the same scripture of how like we're supposed to fellowship, but it's
Yeah.
like not all fellowship.
Right.
You're supposed to
You
be
don't
involved
fellowship with ever.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Like
That's
you're not
me.
supposed to be involved with, so I'd rather be me and God alone.
Yes.
And I remember talking to somebody that was Hebrew, and they were saying their form of like that is, giving charity and like doing like they feel like they
Yeah.
do God's work. They don't have to make it a show.
Yeah.
Like in their day to day, they'll, donate,
Right.
they'll do something like that, and it makes them feel fulfilled. They don't have to, make
Yes.
it such a, was it tradition, like a system thing.
Yeah.
They don't have to make it like a systematic thing.
Like a religion, like it's
Religion.
it's like a religious thing. Yeah, that makes sense.
That's another tea for another
I
day.
can't handle it.
Okay?
Get me out of
Because
it
we
right
can
now.
talk about that all day. I can go in on some of that.
It's craziness.
Okay, so next thing I had seen was I wanted to ask you about that girl that got dragged at the salon. She was 15 years old. She got dragged all the way back until she paid her money.
That I just saw that today, and when I say that is crazy, as a parent, and this is why you do not let your kids do. And the parents was probably trying to let her be responsible, do stuff by herself. You just never know the situation, but. If I was to have like a daughter, I'm with my daughter everywhere she go until she's 18 and she leave to college.
Mhm.
That's gonna be hard for me, but I'm gonna let you because you need to experience life. You got to. But in that situation, baby girl did not handle that right. You do not put your hand because now there's a rippling effect that happens to that.
Mhm.
It wasn't pleasing.
It
It wasn't pleasing.
when I first seen it, because on social media you see a lot of different stuff like that. When I
Yeah.
first seen it, I was like, dang, like that's crazy.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like I seen it again, I started thinking about it. I'm like,
And it
she
came,
dragged her really far.
yeah, and it came off like she's probably experienced somebody taking off after doing their hair, and she just didn't want that to happen again. But you never take matters into your own hands, literally. Like come back.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to put your hands on people.
Yeah.
You can be frustrated and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You dragged this girl.
Yeah, because now you got a lawsuit, you get jail time.
Yeah, I think she got charged with second degree assault.
Ooh.
Was it? Or something like that. Now, my thing is she posted that video herself thinking she was gonna get a rah-rah viral moment.
And it
kind of backfired.
Yeah,
a
because it
lot.
don't look good.
Because now everybody knows you. It's hard when you have to correct yourself in the limelight.
Yeah.
Like a lot of celebrities have to go through stuff,
Yeah.
and you put yourself in the limelight. So even when you do grow and you do, like forgive
They'll
and stuff
never
like
let you.
that.
It's like family. Family they don't let you grow up.
No.
They see you as that little girl or
Mhm.
me, little boy,
Mhm.
and thinking that you can say certain stuff, do certain. And that was a total different person. That was 3 decades ago.
Yeah. And it's still not gonna matter.
Yep.
Her hair business, I don't know how it's going, but
I
I'm
hope
sure it's not gonna be the best.
Yeah.
And that poor baby, she has to go to school.
She
So
was
apparently, I think
traumatized.
the mom was saying that, she has to go to school and people
Yeah.
know her and stuff like
Yeah.
that. And I was shocked by that because I didn't even see the girl's face.
Yeah,
Well,
she was-
until we seen that other video where she was standing next to the cop. Then
Uh-huh,
you see her face.
She was a
She
beautiful, pretty
was
girl.
really pretty.
Pretty girl.
She was really pretty.
Hair did not move. I don't know. Hey, shout out to you,
Yeah.
Miss
We
Ma'am.
didn't have a shoe, but the glue vendor.
But that glue vendor that you used to keep her hair in line, because you pulled her a mighty long way and hair was still intact.
His hair still intact. So it's just like I feel really bad. Like I don't think anybody deserves that. I feel like she was in an awkward spot
She
too.
was.
Because she was supposed to pay and she ended up paying somebody else on accident. So can
Yeah.
you imagine?
Yeah.
And then, you have somebody paying for it for you. So
Yeah.
it's like that was the money to use for it. Now you're
Yes.
I don't know how that second part of the situation went.
I felt
but
like that
I feel
could
really bad.
have been easily resolved. It could have been resolved only because uh that's a legit thing. Hey, I accidentally sent to the wrong person. Now, if you've been traumatized by somebody trying to take off, without paying, you ain't trying to hear that. Because in your mind, that's a lie. You lying, you're not gonna pay me. And then you run into the girl ran, so it made her
She did run.
You know,
That's not good because people, hairstylists do get scammed. They go through a lot.
They do.
Like they go through a lot. They go through people even faking that they cash app, like fake screenshots of like, oh, I cash app you, and they never really got it. Like these hairstylists do get scammed a lot.
They do. They do.
But should he have dragged her though?
Nah,
like, I'm like, no.
Ma'am, that was not
that's
right.
really unfortunate.
Yeah,
that's a hard situation. I can understand that part, but girl, maybe not. You thought it was cute and stuff like that, and now
the ripple, the ripple effect. It's real. That's crazy.
Okay. So yeah, on that note, let's just keep it respectful to each other. Don't be putting no hands on nobody, okay? Try to, I understand people get like frustrated and stuff in life, but try to breathe, try to walk away. People do tempt you, but just try your best.
Yes, that's the best thing you can do is walk away. Unless they put their python paws on you.
All right, guys. Thank you for sitting with me, Ocean, and Garrett. Here today at Dramatic Expression with Afrovibes TV. We hope to see you guys again, and thank you for watching.
Yes, make sure you follow me on IG, which is Pretty B Grind, and TikTok G Chills. That's GCHILLZ.
And y'all follow me too, but y'all already know it's Dramatic Expression. So. At Dramatic Expression on IG and on TikTok.
Period.
So thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.